Sasha Fossa. I'm here to talk to you today about Tantra, sexual energy, new types of orgasm, and what it's like to have the best sex and love life that you could imagine. I am a best sex and love life coach. My company is called Sacred Temple Arts. I have a master's in health arts and sciences. I am an advanced certified tantric educator from the prestigious Source School of Tantra, and I'm a sex and relationship and intimacy coach. Along with these certifications and this work that I have done leading up to it, I am also a Reiki master. I have 20 years experience in holistic healing arts and therapies, and I have certification and trainings in over 20 modalities. What's different about the type of practice and work that I do with clients is that I include the holistic healing arts and therapies in my coaching sessions. Whether we're working online or in person, you will get to experience a holistic sex education and the healing that can happen, incorporating energy and bodywork practices and new types of healing. Let's talk for a moment about Tantra. I came to the path of Tantra about 10 years ago. And what I have discovered about Tantra is that it becomes your own unique path of how you would like to learn and experience this ancient healing modality and this ancient healing art. Tantra is the healing art and yoga and philosophy. It is a sacred path and a life practice of weaving the vast and often contradictory aspects of ourselves into a unified whole. This has been my experience of Tantra. Tantra is considered a form of sacred sexuality. I first came into the practices of sacred sexuality after being on a spiritual path for at least 15 years. And during that time, sexuality was considered something more taboo and not part of the spiritual practices that I was learning and incorporating into my life. So when I first took a sacred sexuality workshop, it expanded my life into more wholeness and acceptance, released shame and guilt and fear, and brought into my life and consciousness more acceptance, more ease, and more energy. My philosophy as a best sex and love life coach and a Tantra educator is that you can have the best sex and love life that you truly desire. I know this as I have created it for myself and continue to. And I also have experienced hundreds of clients getting more of what they want in the bedroom and out. I say best sex and love life because we really want to have both. Having great sex on its own is wonderful. But at the same time, most of us as humans need more connection and love in our lives as well. So whether you're an individual or you're in a partnership, we can help you define and create the best sex and love life vision for yourself or your relationship, and to manifest it. We offer sessions and programs in person and virtually to couples and individuals to help you to do this. Our coaching sessions typically include, as I mentioned, holistic healing arts and therapies. They're interwoven into everything that we do. This is because most of us, if we do not have the best sex and love life that we wish for, probably have some sexual trauma or shame or experiences that are blocking us from having what we really want. And I have found that the fastest way besides coaching and counseling is to include bodywork, energy work, and healing arts in helping people to unlock their hidden barriers, their past trauma, and to open up more sexual energy in their bodies. We work with people to awaken and expand their sexual energy at any age. Sex to us is about energy and not effort. This is something that is different and that we're not taught in our culture. Trust me, if you learn to open up your sexual energy, which is really your life force, your life will rapidly change into having more experiences of joy, more experiences of passion, more experiences of living the life that you really want. A more vital, healthy, conscious, and happy life. You don't have to be spiritual or on a spiritual path of any sort, and Tantra does not conflict with any religions to learn how to open up your energy more. We include Tantra as one of our healing art therapies to help you to experience more of your sexual energy. When we talk about energy, you may or may not have heard about the chakras. The chakras are something that we include in some of our teachings to those that would like to know more about energy. And I can tell you that learning about the chakras will immensely help you to understand any physical ailment, anything in your life that is off physically, mentally, emotionally, or energetically, because everything is actually energy first. And the chakras have, when they are misaligned or something is happening in a particular chakra, that is going to show up in your life directly in a very physical way. But by correcting the imbalance in the chakra, you can actually heal much more quickly the physical ailment. There are 7 primary chakras in our systems. Again, these are primary. These are the ones that are most talked about. It's not the only chakras that we have. And we've discovered that we are opening up new chakras in new ways all the time and expanding our energy. When we talk about energy, we talk about the chakras. The chakras are a big part of the learning of Tantra. Now, if it's not interesting to you to learn about the chakras, we can teach you ways of connecting with your energy that don't involve learning as much about the metaphysical. But I encourage you that it will expand your energy and it will awaken you in many ways. We offer practices to awaken the chakras, and we offer an immense amount of knowledge and connection to the new ways of working with the chakras. These are what things that you will do in the bedroom and out of the bedroom. So just for a brief moment, we'll just acknowledge that primarily there are 7 major chakras. We have many minor chakras and other chakras in our bodies, but there are 7 major ones that tend to be acknowledged the most, starting with the crown chakra, which is just above the top of your head, your third eye chakra, which is in the center of the forehead, the throat chakra, the heart chakra. The solar plexus is just a little bit above the belly button. It is your will center. And the sacral chakra, which is where our sexual energy is generated. It is our creativity, and it is the one that we work with in many aspects to heal and to clear past trauma from any sexual abuse and any sexual healing that needs to be worked out. The root chakra is our grounding and base chakra, which sits at the bottom of the spine. And if we have these chakras aligned fully, we are able to run more energy. When they are spinning the right way and they are open, we have more energy available. We're more alive, our life force flows more freely, and we are healthier. So this is why we learn about the chakras, and what we want to experience with learning more about the chakras is to be able to clear, balance, expand, and align them. Alight and align them. And we do this with healing and energy practices and sexual practices. We also teach about orgasms. And we talk more about orgasm as not a climactic experience of a orifice contracting and then expanding again, but a state of being. In Tantra, orgasm is a state, not a climax. And we teach how to have orgasmic experiences that can last for hours, that can be throughout your day, and essentially to have more orgasmic living. Now, we start out teaching you and helping you to have the basic orgasms if you're not already, and to really have more of these and new ways of producing and experiencing these without losing as much energy as usually we do with the basic orgasms, which are clitoral orgasms for women and ejaculatory orgasms for men. We also teach about more intermediate orgasms that people tend to have less experience with, but every person can have G-spot orgasm. Men have G-spots as well as women. We discuss and teach this, how to do G-spot massage and healing for men as well as women. For women, opening up and expanding the G-spot area can lead to more ejaculatory experiences. For men, it's the opposite. They can experience through the G-spot more full body, non-ejaculatory orgasms. In Tantra, we actually have a more specific area within the G-spot that we talk about often, and this is called the sacred spot. This is something you will learn about through our courses and through our programs and any one-on-one coaching that you experience with us. More advanced orgasms and other types of orgasms that, again, could be harder for people to have, it would seem, because they don't actually know about them. And we teach you not only what they are, but how to have them. The first would be there are many different hot spots that we know about now in men and women. Most of them are in women. Women have erectile tissue that is pound for pound the same amount as a man's. And with that comes a whole new number of hot spots within this erectile tissue. There is the P spot, there is the U spot, there is, of course, the G spot, there is an A spot, and on and on. New spots are being discovered all the time, and we can help you to find these spots in your body and to experience more pleasure by stimulating them in your home play and finding ways to teach your partner too how to find these spots and to connect more with you. There are throat orgasms. It is something that we're not generally taught in our traditional sex education, not only about these different pleasure zones and these orgasmic, different types of orgasms, but also that there is a second clitoris in the back of a woman's throat. And when you are stimulating this area, you can have throat orgasms. You can actually have throat orgasms without having to stimulate that area too, if it's not something that's comfortable for you. There are throat orgasms. There are actually orgasms for every single chakra. You can have different orgasms within each chakra. There are cervical orgasms. These can be extremely powerful for women. It almost feels earth-shattering in your body, but in a very pleasurable way. There are, of course, anal orgasms, and there are whole body orgasms where your body undulates and you experience all of the chakras having orgasm at the same time and energy moving up and down your body. We can teach you how to do this. Absolutely. It is possible. It's not only possible, it's natural to have all of these different types of orgasms. Something I particularly love and named recently is soulgasms. You can have the experience of having an orgasmic state that will bring your soul into your body more, and to feel a difference from a spiritual orgasm where you might feel more out of body, but a soul orgasm to actually feel all the spiritual consciousness and your infinite self embodied within you. That's what I call a soul orgasm. And again, orgasmic living is what it's really all about. Not just a pelvic sneeze of a climax, which is what we've typically been taught orgasms are. We want to expand our states of consciousness and our states of orgasms and to live more orgasmically. Everyone is orgasmic, and we can help you find and multiply yours. At Sacred Temple Arts, we offer best sex and love life coaching sessions and programs. These are in person or virtual. Our programs, there are 3 of them: beginners, intermediate, and advanced. The programs are Get Your Sex and Love Life Back. That is the beginners. The intermediate is Be a Better Lover, and our advanced is To Be the Best Lover. All of our coaching programs and sessions include holistic healing arts and therapies. These are Tantra, body and energy work healing, meditation and breath work, possibly gem and flower essence healing if it's needed for healing trauma, and possibly aroma touch healing. These sessions are also offered individually as healing arts and therapy sessions for integration and just for more pleasure and healing in your life. I also offer intuitive relationship readings by phone or by Skype and also in person. And another offering is our Law of Attraction life skills and sex magic ritual sessions. Please check the website to find out more about all of these sessions and programs. You also have the choice of choosing a theme if you would like for your session. Our 5 themes are Be a Masterful Lover, More Sex and Intimacy for Couples, Single and Sexy, Awaken the Goddess, Be a Queen, or Be a King, Hero, and Sex God. So essentially, these are just themes that you can choose from, or we'll simply customize your session however you would like it to be. Again, the sessions are virtual, Skype, in person, or online courses, and we also offer workshops and events. Check out our website for more. What people are saying about Sacred Temple Arts. Working with Sacred Temple Arts helped me to overcome many difficulties in my life, from sexual performance issues to self-confidence in general. STA coaching and energy work helped me to rediscover the joy in my life and to rekindle my sex and love life. What people are saying about Sacred Temple Arts. Sacred Temple Arts is helping me develop union between my sex drive and my heart. Now that I am learning to bring deep love into sexual play, sex is no longer about getting off, but about opening up both my partner and myself to a higher consciousness and bliss that permeates my whole life. Sasha is a well-trained, centered, highly experienced, and gifted practitioner, one of the best I've ever encountered. When you walk into her workspace, you immediately know you have brought your own sacred temple, your body, to a sacred temple. And she is a priestess. She brings solidly rooted spirituality to her work, which is an essential part of the processes she uses. I found her to be open-hearted, gentle, and sensitive, and a good listener who helped me to explore what blockages I was creating in my body so that I could release them and have a more pleasurable awareness of my whole mind, body, spirit self. My very first session had far-reaching and long-lasting effects on my life. Anyone who goes to her seeking help will be pleased with the results, I'm sure. Please check out our website to find out more about Sacred Temple Arts, sacredtemplearts.com.